Shalom. Shalom, giving all praises, glory, and honors unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash, the Lord, to the apostles, bishops, elders, the great millstone. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. This is Brother Tazawon from GMS Atlanta. Back with another update to the M.O.T.B, which is found in the prophecy of Revelation 13th chapter, which we all should know. All right, if you are an Israelite that follows GMS, then you should know what we understand the mark of the beast, or the M.O.T.B, is, which are these biohack implants. Okay? So what I have here is an article from the Financial Times, and it says brain implant made from graphene is set to begin UK clinical trial. Patients in Manchester will take part in first study using wonder material that was discovered in the city. All right. And as I mentioned before on previous videos, that the elites of Esau, the ones behind the scenes running the world governments, they have now given out the green light to these different institutes and tech companies to take these different studies, use research and development to now take this biometric implant technology and put them in humans. Okay? They've now been given the green light, and I've been saying this, all right? These companies and these institutions have now been given the green light, the go-ahead, to put these trials in place for these brain implants, right? Now, I did the same thing before, and I said the same thing before, going back to 2019, 2020, when you had these different countries like Japan, China, and other countries were doing trials, 1 year trials. You can look it up, 1 year trials for digital currency. All right, and now the big talk in the news 4 or 5 years later is digital currency and digital IDs are coming to a nation near you. With all this leading up to the M.O.T.B, which this technology is a part of the M.O.T.B prophecy coming to pass. Okay. So now let me get into it. It says the first brain implant made of graphene, hailed as a wonder material after its discovery at Manchester University 20 years ago, is set to begin a clinical trial in the city at the end of this month. Now, this is 14 hours ago. Okay, so what is this? August 2024. Okay. So at the end of August, I'll be looking for an update. Going into September, I'll be looking for an update to see what happened with this trial. Because, listen, from Neuralink to Synchron to these different brain-computer interface companies, these different technology startups, they've all been doing these human trials, and they've all been, having these tests to see how the technology is going to work in humans. Why is that? That's happening because this is a fulfillment, the beginning of the fulfillment of the prophecy in Revelation 13, 16, and 17. But you got different Israelite groups out there that act like they can't see it, act like it's not real, act like it is that this revolution in technology has no relevance to the Holy Scriptures and the prophecies. But we here at GMS, we've been telling you for years, starting from the apostles' business on down, that when this comes to a city, state, country near you and is mandated, you different Israelite leaders are going to scramble. Your congregation, you different Israelites, you different people are going to scramble. See, a lot of people in the world that's not even in the truth, they know that the M.O.T.B is the implant, all right? The bio implant, okay? This physical device, all right, that will go in your forehead or in your hand, all right? But you Israelite groups, you're going to have blood on your hands for not warning the people that this has been coming. Now at the end of my videos, whenever I go into this topic, I say, don't take the M.O.T.B implant, all right? Because we have to tell you not to take it, all right? That's part of the warning, all right? So it says, researchers at Manchester's National Graphene Institute hope the landmark trial would lead to interfaces between the human brain and external computers that are more sensitive than today's devices. So everybody's having some kind of research and development done to find the right device that's going to work so the elites can have their NW0 in place. Okay? It says potential applications include better treatments for neurological conditions such as Parkinson's disease and stroke, as well as translating the thoughts of disabled people into speech or movement. And that's what has been done and tested in the Neuralink. All right? Elon Musk was very, very forward coming in his talk about using the Neuralink device to help those with neurological disorders. But what people don't understand is that this is a Bible prophecy starting to come to pass. Okay? It says the implants were produced by InBrain, INBRAIN. You should have called it, might as well call it In Forehead. And you Israelite leaders like Bishop Nathaniel and General Yohana, you still wouldn't teach it. But it's called InBrain. A neurotech company in Barcelona spun out of the 1 billion EU graphene flagship program in collaboration with the Catalan Institute of Nanotechnology and Manchester University. The next stage, said InBrain Chief Executive Carolina Aguilar, will be to carry out clinical trials with the company's therapeutic implant for Parkinson's disease, which will have 2 linked components. All right, and they say that they're going to have one on the surface layer of the brain, and then they're going to put one inserted into the brain. And then look, all right, it's like I showed you in the last video, you got these Edomites behind it, okay? They're behind this technology. Why? Because they're fulfilling Bible prophecy, okay? And I'm not going to read all of this, but you see the article here. All right, and this is a part of the M.O.T.B, okay, in the forehead. All right. So like I said, these companies have been given the green light, along with these universities and institutes, to do these trials in human test subjects. Now they're doing it in the UK. Okay. But the last one, with Neuralink, was here in Babylon the Great in the US. And now they're doing it as a part of the 10 toes. And I'm sorry, the UK is actually, it's a part of NATO, but it's no longer part of I know England is no longer part of EU. Anyway, this is a fulfillment of Bible prophecy, okay? And then soon it's going to be made mandatory, and that's going to fully fulfill it, okay? Oh, and by the way, I want to get this here. All right, let's see if I can find it. Okay, and this is a video, right, from TikTok, right? Because we can't forget about having the implant in the hand, the right hand or the left hand. Okay, right or left hand. So I'm gonna just play this. I'm gonna try to mute it. Okay, with fair use. As Apostle says, we play these videos, but fair use, fair use, fair use. Not making any money. Check this out. Hey, because people are getting these devices, they're going to these tattoo parlors and they're getting these devices, and it's trendy now. It's like an underground trendy thing, but as soon as it's going to be pushed forward to the mainstream. Do this.
Step into the scene. No, nobody can do it like me. Zoop house plate with the kick cuisine. I was the black top king. 360s in my green machine. I was a kid and I was breaking down doors. Listening to Tribe, now we on a world tour. We gave him hell and now we gonna give him more. JVB, mighty morphin like Megazord.
A veces hay personas. Yo, you wanna see something cool? No? Well, I'm gonna do it anyway.
You saw that? She said, watch me get a micro C-hip in my hand.
Step into the scene. No, nobody can do it like me. Zoop house plate with the kick cuisine. I was the black top king. 360s in my green machine. I was a kid and I was breaking down doors. Listening to Tribe.
All right, that's it on that. That's it on that. This is the prophecy of the judgment to come for those that get this device. All right, this is the book of Revelation, chapter 14 and 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, okay, which I showed you, both in hand just now, and then I showed you about the in-brain company doing clinical trials in the UK. It says, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Heavenly Father, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb, who the ones that receive that implantable device, which is the M.O.T.B. And the smoke of their torment ascendeth up forever and ever, which means a long time, not burning up in the gates and the lakes of hell. All right, but when this destruction of Babylon the Great takes place, the people that take this implantable device are going to be left here in America to burn, while the elect are beamed up into the so-called UFOs, which are the chariots of Israel. Okay? Or really the chariot of Yahweh's chariot. Okay? And the other angels are going to be there as well. It says, and they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receiveth the M.A.R.K., the charagma, the device, implantable device of his name. Here is the patience of the saints, which are the Hebrew Israelites. Here are they that keep the commandments of the Heavenly Father and the faith of Yahweh. Okay? And the big test is coming, pursuing the Revelation, the 3rd chapter, 10th verse. The big temptation of getting this device is coming. And we here at GMS are warning you not to take it in the forehead or in your hand. Right, left, arm, leg, doesn't matter. Don't take it. So with that, I'll say shalom.